All right, stage 17 Tour de France. Pogacar up on top again on a rim brake bike. Why is he using a rim brake bike? He's ditched his CX bike. You can see the front rim brakes there, and you can see JV on that big yellow, sluggish-looking non-aero fork. And look how fresh-faced it looks. Come across the line, rim brakes to the win. When every second matter in the Tour de France, TP chooses rim brakes. He won the time trial and he won the stage. And look at Vingegaard looking absolutely munted. Look at that all those spokes in the front wheel. Just a big fan of aero resistance. You know, Carapaz did a really, really strong ride. Carapaz is like a street fighter. Just really, just willing to really put it all on the line. Carapaz giving everything today. I would say Carapaz gave the best effort. Sepp Kuss didn't even try. He just sort of swung off when the attack went down from TP. And Carapaz really going for it. JV just doing some soft turns there. He was gapped when Carapaz attacked. It feels like Carapaz ran out of sugar. If he had a can of Fanta in that last K, JV wouldn't have got back. The watts dropped off. That's what can happen. You get an adrenaline release when your glycogen's low. You feel like Superman, but a minute or 2 minutes later, you're starting to hit in the bonk zone. And that's what happened to Carapaz. He started losing watts. He had a big surge adrenaline spike, and then it faded, and he got caught by JV on his cyclocross bike with a yellow fork. We've got here Chris Froome on his rim brake bike again today. Every second matters. If you're trying to finish the race, do whatever it takes. But yeah, a lot of noobs out there don't understand. Look at this rim brake cartel here. 1, 2, 3, 4 UAE riders, all with rim brake, ignoring that disc brake bonus that they get paid if they do use discs. This is Jack Haig. Unfortunately, had a crashed out. You can see he's leaner than TP. So TP's not even at his peak yet. Jack Haig's at his peak. Leanness, TP's not even there. You can sort of see there's a lot of puppy fat. Not a lot, but enough puppy fat on TP that we indicate he's not at his peak condition just yet, which is pretty scary considering how dominating he is in the Tour de France. Look at in the lineup here. You've got Cavendish in the green versus the other two riders like JV on the far left there, super ripped at his peak conditioning, peak contractile tissue, low body fat, lean mass gains. But Tadej looking like off-season puppy fat. And again, not being nasty or mean, but Tadej has got a lot of puppy fat for a yellow jersey winner. Like an absolute beast. He is the strongest rider in the race. Second would be Carapaz. And third, I'd say JV. Look how lean this rider is here. He's leaner than the yellow jersey holder. So there's a common misconception that the leaner you are, the better you'll go. No, it's not necessarily true. Some people are too lean. Some cyclists are too lean and they're not eating enough and their results suffer. So Tadej today, however you say it, is dominating here. Disc brake bike for a few stages, but when it's push comes to shove, you got to seal the deal. Rim brakes for the win. And yet again, we see another GC race not won by discs and won by rim brakes. We see Wout van Aert choosing his 7.4 kilo bike versus his 8.1 kilo S5. Weight does matter. Look at all the spokes in the wheel. It just looks wrong. Disc on the road bike in the Tour de France looks wrong. There's so many spokes. It acts like a big fan and provides resistance, which is okay if your competition has as many spokes in the front wheel because they get slowed down as much as well. But if you have that rim brake advantage, see both riders here, Mark Cavendish, bit of puppy fat, and this is a picture of me today. Obviously, Mark Cavendish is going to be going faster in the sprint. I have beaten Mark Cavendish up a few hills here in January to Down Under. But again, we get different training for different things. This is a photo of me today. So I've got lower body fat than most Tour de France riders. Green jersey holders, definitely. So again, not to throw any shade, but these riders could be a bit leaner. Not that they have to be any leaner because they're doing just fine. But yeah, most cyclists do battle the bulge. And that's fine, but most cyclists eat too much fat. I would say Cavendish is looking a bit more portly than he could if he wants extra performance. But, he could go faster. Jack Haig looking like a vegan. Look how lean Jack Haig is and riding very strong on the Bahrain team. Looking super lean and riding super strong. So I would say Jack Haig is in peak condition here. Lachlan Morton also looking super lean. He's done his alt tour of the Tour de France where he's had no support. He's camping out every night, getting his own food. and rode every single stage, plus the transfers, and still finished in front of the peloton. That's pretty epic effort. He had some knee issues there, and he switched to some some flat pedals and some Birkenstocks, I think. If you want to see Lachlan on the podcast, let me know down below, and maybe we can organise that. But yeah, he's done a fantastic trip. France is a fantastic place for bikepacking. That's the wrap-up Tour de France. As I predicted, it will be won and has been won by a bike with rim brakes. The time trial, the highest stage, won with rim brakes. The reigning champion from last year, rim brake lover, Tadej, winning the Tour de France with rim brakes. Thank you very much.